What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Up Next. I want to come back with another video. Hey, man, say, man, look, make sure you go cop, make sure you go shop. Up Next to Inline Beanies. First link in the description, man. It's cold as fuck outside, so make sure you go cop that. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing the Up Next multi-purpose beanie. I wear this around the house 24/7. A lot of y'all, man, well, one or two people out there said, oh, he sounds sweet, he sound gay, whatever. Bro, look, bro, I lost my voice. I had the flu for like 2 days now. But anyways, man, we got leaked video proves Hollywood plot to destroy Katt Williams. We got to protect Katt Williams. All right, he the only nigga out here who brave enough to tell the truth on these platforms. Let's stop straight into it. Let's get it. Let's go.
All right. A lot of people don't understand why people have been riding out with Katt Williams so much. But if you're old enough or if you were paying attention, you would know that even though Katt Williams' name is popping in the streets now, Katt Williams' name was popping in these streets 5, 6, 10, 12 years ago. He always pops up. And each time he pops up, they always knock him down. Because since the beginning, Katt Williams has been speaking.
They always knock him down. When has he been knocked down? I mean, you could call it being knocked down, but I always talk. It don't matter how many times you get knocked down. It matters how hard you get knocked down and how you get back up from being knocked down. So everybody go through that in life. Let's continue. I'm gonna try my best not to pause. It's already 20 minutes long, so y'all know how I get though.
Speaking his truth. He was not joking when he said he refuses to play the Hollywood game. You don't believe this Hollywood game exists? Baby, Eddie Winslow from Family Matters said every man in the industry has had to compromise themselves. Now listen, that might be a little bit.
I'm telling y'all right now, y'all don't want to believe it.
But there is something of saying that when it gets to high level stuff, it often seems there's something that gets put on a finger on the scale that makes a roll go.
Okay, now listen here, mama. Tisa Tells, listen. I appreciate you making this video, but let's not make this longer than what it's supposed to be. Let's get to the plot. Let's get to the juicy stuff, man. I appreciate you for making this video once again, but it's kind of unnecessary what you're talking about here. I feel like you just explaining on what's going on in the world, and it's like we know what's going on in the world, you know? So let's skip to it, you know? So let's go.
His children and every pity he has had, and every single time he rose from the ashes. Y'all, let's get ready to do this, and you know your girl's gonna have some commentary, all right? Let's get into it, all right? Let's go.
Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them, and nobody likes them. End quote.
I mean, we all love Dave Chappelle.
Exactly. Dave Chappelle has never been a part of the Illuminati. They don't want him or me or people like us. Yeah. But now.
And see, that's society, man. When you go against some shit, when you start asking questions in the classroom, you damn near get kicked out that motherfucker. Hey, man, why we keep learning about slavery? Boy, you better shut up and da-da-da. Go to ISS. You ready to put your ass to ISS, you start asking questions in class. So that's just how society is built, period.
It's not necessary for us to store up that hornet's nest unless we intend to get stung 1,000,000 times. I didn't understand that. They had to sting me 1,000,000 times. I'm still not going to join, but I respect it a little more.
Okay, so just to set things up for you guys, this is the routine that everybody says put Katt on the radar of the Hollywood elite. They did not take kindly.
I mean, they're not going to take kindly of anything this man does. And look what they choose to promote.
Just listen to it really quick. It's really important that you understand the basics before we move on. It's only for a second. Just listen.
Long as be gay in Hollywood, you never expect it. They be having these big-ass mansion parties, and the mansion party, the whole mansion is a party, and then it's a separate party in the little rooms. I ain't been famous that goddamn long. I'm excited in a mucker to be at the mansion party. You be looking at all the goddamn rooms, and you round and look in the wrong room and shit. Nick, come here. Come here. Is that two that's kissing? Is one of them Professor Obi? He came out the closet. He came out the closet. Oh my God, a rubber. Shut the goddamn door.
Shut the goddamn door. That nigga crazy as a motherfucker.
Okay, so you get the gist, okay? And then they started making the prediction. Listen to this really quickly, and then what you're going to see is going to shock you.
Next couple of years, they coming after Katt Williams. Katt Williams tell too much truth. They coming after Katt Williams.
And just like clockwork, if you believe in the Illuminati or the Hollywood elite or the powers that be,
man, listen, bro. We could just call it a secret society. Everybody keeps saying Illuminati this, Illuminati that. At this point, just call it a secret society, okay? Because they could have changed the name. They could have did anything. You know what I'm saying? But let's just call it the secret society because, come on, bro.
Basically told them to go F themselves and was spilling secrets. And then, I don't know how else to describe it, but the humiliation ritual began.
On tape in a video going viral, comedian Katt Williams allegedly punching a Woodland Target employee. Tonight, that worker is telling his story only on CBS 13.
The insulting comments kept reoccurring and keep on. He just came at me.
Good evening, I'm Shannon.
And I'm Sam Shane, and now the DA is filing charges after that.
Stand-up comic Katt Williams has had a controversial visit to Seattle the past few days, and tonight he's telling us his side of the story.
But it wasn't over. TMZ was basically stalking him. Every move he made, there was a camera in his face, and he was kicked out in the most degrading manner anywhere he went, anywhere while he was on tour. Ask yourself why in a random hotel there are full news cameras outside catching him being evicted in the middle of the night for no reason.
Come on now. Evicted is crazy. Kicked out, evicted is crazy. Come on now. It's only evicted when he didn't pay for it. He probably paid for the hotel room. They probably kicked him out. But evicted is crazy. Come on now.
Look at this mess.
Como 4 caught up with Williams.
And a lot of y'all be saying, oh, one comment said, oh, he sound like he snorted coke. Bitch, I had the flu. I got the flu, whatever you want to call it. But stop with all the bullshit. All right? You know life motherfuckers out there. Stop with all the bullshit comments. I'm a content machine, so it don't matter what I'm going through, I'm still going to produce the content.
Says he was ejected from a South Lake Union hotel around 7 p.m. On Sunday, Williams was arrested after an altercation at a nearby restaurant. Police say he argued with customers and threatened the manager with a pool cue. Williams is accused of then throwing a lit cigarette into a family's car, which hit a woman in the face, throwing a rock at that car, and struggling with police officers. A group of fans claims Williams assaulted them after his performance Friday night. Tonight, Williams admitted to us he has had trouble with the law here in Seattle this weekend. He made a string of allegations against police and the media. Then he told us because of his bad weekend in Seattle, he's decided to end his stand-up career.
I'm just going to go ahead and announce my retirement from stand-up. I'm kind of done. This is...
You're not really retired?
I've already discussed it with my kids. I wasn't really going to do it on the Seattle street. I was going to go to Los Angeles and do it in the offices of ICM or Live Nation.
Katt Williams has proven to be unpredictable, so we're going to watch.
Yo. And at this point, he looked like his soul was broken. But this humiliation ritual, whatever you want to call it, was not...
Tissa, what the fuck is you talking about? Humiliation ritual. What the fuck is you talking about? You be reaching like a motherfucker in your videos. And... like I say, you a good content creator and shit like that, but I gotta call reach when I see one. Like, you reaching like a motherfucker, like, humiliation ritual. Do you even know what a humiliation ritual is? You just be saying shit. I be feeling like you be saying shit. You just be talking. You just make so many videos, you just be talking. Let's continue.
Not over because they went where nobody should ever go. Listen to this mess.
Didn't see how this.
They took my children from me.
Yeah, I mean,
how terrible is that?
I did want to ask. The cops, allegedly found some guns and.
Yeah, they always find guns. I never leave without. My girlfriend. I'm on the middle of an interview, sir.
Sorry about. They found guns and drugs now.
Drugs?
That's what it was reported.
Sir, you can look at my paperwork. There was no drugs. Weed is not a drug.
Yeah. I mean, do you think that's safe for kids to be around guns and stuff like that? I mean, I'm just curious.
How do you keep this kid safe without guns? They were in a lockbox that the police broke.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm saying, if the police come in and raid my place and break in.
You see how like the interviewer, like this happens a lot for black people when they're either getting interrogated or interviewed. The interviewer or the person who's conducting the interview or the interrogation always seems to kind of structure the question for that person, for the person that they interviewing, like as guilty. You know what I'm saying? They always structure the question as like they're not really giving you a chance to answer the question. They kind of answering the question with the question, if you get what I'm saying. Listen to how it's structured.
That the police broke.
I mean, I'm just curious.
How do you keep this kid safe?
Safe for kids to be around.
Weed is not a drug.
Yeah. I mean, do you think that's safe for kids to be around guns and stuff like that? I mean, I'm just.
Do you think it's safe? I guarantee this is a black guy too. It got to be a black guy. Hopefully, nobody. Thank God, nobody knows your name. Thank God you're nobody. Thank God, because God knows if you would get attention. Because what you doing behind the camera just tells me everything. No name, nigga.
Just curious.
How do you keep this kid safe without guns? They were in a lockbox that the police broke.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm saying, if the police come in and raid my place and break into my gun boxes, you're gonna find guns. But these aren't. Well, I'm not in a gang. What difference does it make?
Now, you were actually stopped for this and let go because you have a license for it.
No,
right?
this is their 9th.
Nigga, how you gonna say you was stopped and let go for this when you literally just said the police raided the crib? But now you saying he was stopped and let go. What? You don't even know how to ask a question at this point, my nigga. Just shut up. You sound like one of those niggas who couldn't read above their grade level. That's what you sound like.
Time coming to my house. The problem was
you don't know how to structure a proper question. You're structuring the question while answering your own question. You're not giving the person that you're interviewing a chance to answer a legitimate question. It's not like, yo, was you at the store at 9 p.m., yes or no? You're not asking that. You're like, okay, so you was at the store at 9 p.m., what happened? It's like, no, nigga, I wasn't at the store at 9 p.m., first off. You get what I'm saying? Now, ignorant nigga would be like, nothing happened at the store. See? You see what I'm saying? You admitted that you was at the store at 9 p.m. You get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna talk too much because I know niggas out there really think I'm dumb. So I'm gonna keep acting and looking dumb. So let's continue.
this time they came to my office and took my kids from an office. Not from my house, from an office. So now when I can't have my kids at my office,
that's an issue.
I must be the most terrible black dude. Because here's the whole thing. You gonna charge me with child endangerment? After I adopted 7 children and had them for 14 years in this state? Really? You coming after my kids now?
Now, what nigga you know adopted 7 children? Now, listen, my parents adopted 2. And just adopting me was a handful, my nigga. But, nigga, a nigga that's adopting 7? That's tough. Shout out to mom and pops, though.
Because it was already a witch hunt. Now you want my babies? Yikes.
And y'all, we got more to go, but let's just pause here and say something. This is actually scary. Because looking back, 95% of America believed the headlines. That he had drugs laying around his house and there were firearms and the kids...
I mean, this is just how life works. So, Tissa Tales, you saying that it's scary now. I mean, this is just how life structured. This is how life structured for the black man. Oh, the headlines this, the headlines that. Come on now. Shit been like this.
Were in danger. But looking back, he was always trying to tell the truth. What was going on?
He wasn't never trying to tell. It's the difference between telling the truth and trying to tell the truth. Tissa, you gotta... I don't know, it's because you made so many videos, you just started speaking shit, you just started talking. But I don't know. I don't know what's up with you. you make good content, but it's like, you see how you got that magnifying glass up there like that? It's like you just be reaching for shit, searching for shit. A little too hard.
The guns were in lockboxes. Last time I checked, it's legal to have firearms in America. And they were locked away safely in lockboxes. Okay? There were no drugs found at the scene. Third of all, what is TMZ always doing in that man's face no matter what? He could be walking to the neighborhood 7-Eleven. They had news cameras and everything. This was meant to humble him, to put him in his place, to punish him. Because he didn't want to take that.
Tessa, you got to chill. You yelling in my ear and shit. I got to turn you all the way the fuck down. I ain't got my headphones on all the way. Nigga, you yelling. God damn. You need some type of audio management. Turn your audio down in your mic. You're doing a good job, like I said. But damn. Fucking up my ears.
Virginity pledge. Because he didn't want to compromise and bend over backwards literally for whoever did it. And because he was saying too much. We have more to get into, but y'all, you remember this, right? And then to find out that when they said, they made it seem like in the papers, and this was in big papers, that the kids were sitting there and all that mayhem. When at the end of the day, they showed up at an office and grabbed the kids saying they were in danger because there were guns with lock boxes in his house. Y'all, this is actually scary, but it's not over. Because Katt Williams basically said, baby, I am God's chosen, and the devil can't create anything. Not even for his own disciples. And guess what? He doubled down in the face of being humiliated on a global scale. Having everybody laugh at you. Having pawns that have a fourth of your talent placed above you. All because you wouldn't open your legs and compromise yourself. He doubled down and he literally started screaming the truth for a...
Listen to everybody out there. Don't be afraid of Hollywood, because the thing is, if God gives something to you, can't nobody take it away. So that's why I ain't going to Hollywood, because I ain't got no business out there. And if it is business out there, I'm not going to do business with no, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be some godly business. So don't be scared of this type of shit. Because when you're dealing with those type of people, when you're dealing with those people on the other side, this the type of shit you got to deal with.
Long while. But baby, we weren't listening. Listen to this.
Dave Chappelle was decapitated in front of us. And until we deal with that, until we deal with the fact that a devout Muslim who doesn't eat bacon was accused of being a crack.
Why does everything this nigga say y'all want to laugh at? I understand this nigga is a comedian, but he's literally in an interview telling you the truth, and ain't shit funny, nigga. That's the problem I got with niggas. And I used to be like this when I was younger. Laughing at everything. Nigga, everything ain't funny. You keep laughing, niggas gonna think you're sweet. And I ain't talking gay. I mean green. And I ain't talking green giant. I'm talking, yeah, you're easy.
Until we establish the fact that they said
you keep hearing this nigga laugh. What's funny?
Cocaine when we know they don't have running water and food over there.
When these rappers get killed, not incidental. Somebody made $100 million and now don't have to talk to that artist or none of their crew. Don't have to validate none of their contracts. Now only got to deal with the mom. Only got to see her once a year and it's over. We found out that all conspiracy theories, there's a nugget of truth in there. Anytime people that tell the truth is attacked, that's called the dark ages.
In our industry, who pays you is who tells you what narrative.
YouTube Music is a music app with
And
personalized
I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest, all this conspiracy. When a nigga say conspiracy theory, just replace that whole thing with the truth. Just replace that whole statement with the truth.
Wow. Do you have any idea who shot Suge? I'm pretty sure Suge knows who shot Suge. But if the police say nobody shot him, I believe nobody shot him.
And if nobody shot him, that's the same nobody that shot Tupac. And if nobody shot Tupac, it's the same nobody that shot MLK. And if nobody shot him, that's the same person that shot Malcolm X too. It's a lot of nobodies out there, and nobody minds if nobody comes up missing, right? That don't bother nobody, does it?
That's wild, man. That's wild, Katt.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, shit. I'm sure you want this.
Listen, this nigga can't even give an interview properly. I mean, shit, bro. This wild, cuz. You could tell this nigga didn't pass the sixth grade at least graduated to high school, graduated middle school. Nigga ain't passed the 8th grade for shit. I mean, shit, Katt. Told y'all these niggas can't read above their grade level.
This year to go.
Thank you, baby.
I'm sure you want this year to finish up, man. Do you have any resolutions or something you might do different next year?
Yeah, I'm gonna be white next time. In my next life, I'm Caucasian, and I ain't taking no for an answer. Now, let me explain something to you. I know it's people doing poorly in this country.
Yeah.
And they shot Trayvon Martin dead for looking kind of like I look.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King and Malcolm X ended up dead for telling the truth. So as a comedian, I don't think it won't happen to me. I think they've thrown me in jail 36 times in 36 months, and I think you've never seen me in a court of law. That means they're effing with me. And today, they crossed the line, because now they took my babies.
All right, man. Well, Katt,
One thing you know, boy, you don't fuck with no black person kids. Straight up.
Sacramento put out a warrant after they knew I had to be in court. Couldn't be in 2 court places at the same time.
Definitely. Is that why you missed your court date, man?
No, I didn't miss it. I was in court.
Oh, you were in court in L.A.?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I had court in L.A. and court in Sacramento the same day. So
it's kind of impossible to make both, huh?
No, one was my kids, so I can't miss that one.
Definitely, man. Is everything working out with that?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You got your kids back?
No, I actually don't. The lady who tried to take them and lost in court twice, they gave them to her.
Are you serious,
I
man?
am serious. So I don't,
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Oh, no problem. Thanks to TMZ for always being interested. We want to know why we
Thanks,
get
TMZ.
blackballed.
Thanks, TMZ, for always being interested.
Because in 30 years, I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets.
Damn.
So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing...
You will tell it?
No, somebody come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that, I value that, I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. They all know it.
That's
why? Because you don't make me the villain. Not the guy that raises black children and ain't never done a hard drug in his life and don't have no stories of doing nobody dirty.
Millions of dollars. And I don't know if you've had this, but I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And what?
Oh, wow.
You've been off. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they're in the room.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart. Oh, wow. Kevin Hart, you bent over. You put on that dress, my boy. Oh, wow.
It was my way of cueing you. Like, it's open dialogue.
Yeah. You want me to keep talking about it?
By all means, we can talk about anything. But
don't do it.
Yeah, no.
And I know
Kevin Hart, you looking a little sus.
What happens when they don't care about either of them. This is how quarterbacking go. So the question is, hey, your quarterback just got sacked. Did we know we was fin to sack your quarterback? We absolutely did. It was a play, buddy. We've been rehearsing it, working it out, making sure that at some point, when you get to this level, we can make sure we knock you from a $20 million man to putting in the news that people won't hire you no more and your career is done. Yeah.
So you're saying
$100 million, you can do all of that.
You saying it was?
I'm saying that everything that happens in a business that's based off of pretend that seems like a setup is.
Everything that happens in a business. Everything that happens in a business that's based off of pretend that seems like a setup is.
Yes. What I'm saying is, if
damn bitch, you acting like you can't read now. You can't comprehend. You can't comprehend. Damn, he said what he said. Now you repeating it. Now you don't understand what the nigga saying. The nigga said what he said.
Jussie Smollett and Lee Daniels, for a living, make stories that are not real, and they make them so good that people believe them and buy them, and that's what business they're in. Why would you think it would be weird if they flipped out and said a story that turned out to not be true?
Why? Why would we think that? If they are capable of doing that for a living.
That's what they do for a living. They do that 300 episodes. Is take something fictitious and make it seem real. That's the business. Why would you?
I mean, that's what they've been doing our whole life. Think about this shit. Santa Claus. I'm just saying, it's just the simplest shit that be in front of your face that you don't even realize.
I don't
understand that.
But I don't think Will was
There's
pretending.
Not very many mistakes.
I don't think Will was pretending in that moment.
Either.
I thought he was having a nervous breakdown in front of us.
Well, here's the thing. For Will to be having a nervous breakdown, for it to affect him like that, this is collaborative. So when Will Smith speaks, Will Smith is not the giant that he is solely on the...
Yeah, I realized Will Smith got plucked in the butt. His first movie, right? It just says everything right there. Nigga, I never look up to Will. Nigga, I never look at Will Smith. You got plucked in the butt. My granddad ain't never got plucked in the butt. Fuck that, nigga. I don't know who the fuck you is. That's why I don't look up to these celebrities. You know what I'm saying? The only person I look up to and look at, only two people, is God and my father. That's it. Other than that, y'all niggas weird.
Merits of Will Smith or his family. There are 300 corporations that are a part of the Will Smith business operation. That is the $20 million a movie mega thing that Will Smith.
Here's one thing you need to
look at her smiling ass. She like, yo, tell it, nigga. Tell it. Tell it, nigga.
If you are inspiration, that is the $20 million a movie mega thing that Will Smith represents. And if you are the people that are in business with him, when you decide that you gonna do something, you can do it too. So these circumstances are not, we see them as, oh, this is live. He said something about his wife and then he got mad and jeopardized his career. And then the other guy had to decide what he was going to do with his career. And then no, we have to understand that these are two giants in our field if you're a black person.
Correct.
This is two guys, too big and too good to be involved in what they're in. That would make sense if it's me and Michael Blackson slapping each other. Not Will Smith and Chris Rock. Yeah. These are when two large boulders come together and you can't see Chris Rock winning at all. He's humiliated. If you were going to slap a comedian, he would.
Now that's a humiliation ritual, Tissa. That's what you call a humiliation ritual. What the fuck Katt going through is not a humiliation ritual. You have to accept the ritual to be a part of it. A humiliation ritual, Tissa. Lisa, Tissa. Hey, this one on, you know your name. You got down just to be talking.
Was the #1 to slap, head of the coons, so slappable. And if you're gonna slap him, you just need the greatest guy, the bestest guy, the one who's shown us him being on his best behavior since the 90s. That guy is the one that will have to slap him in order for the type of ratings we need and attention to be on this.
If anybody else would have done it, I don't know.
See, what I'm saying is, in business, nothing is coincidental, or you would be hearing who's losing money. In all of these situations, it's only the artist that's losing. Somebody makes big money. When these rappers get killed, not incidental. Somebody made $100 million and now don't have to talk to that artist or none of their crew, don't have to validate none of their contracts. Now only got to deal with the mama, only got to see her once a year, and it's over. And the money goes up and up and up. So they killed this $20 million guy, but they reaped $60 million in benefits.
Wow.
And they had some people from your city do it.
Wow.
I'm saying there's the good side and the bad side of these.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. You know what the number
I told y'all niggas I'm sick, man. Can't nobody stop this shit, though.
one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. It's a consortium. But I'm not scared of being the competition. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team. They have all the assets and resources that we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't. All of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people at my agency. I told him no, what y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian, but in my face, no, no, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I'm not taking the shortcuts. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about.
Y'all seen what Kevin Hart did, right? They paid me not to talk about that. I can't speak on that. Nah, we just not gonna speak on it. No, shh. That's your cue. Come on now. You know.
So what y'all think? Listen, I'm gonna let y'all make your own mind.
Listen, in 20 years, won't do an interview. Nobody's ever talked to her, and she's never been interviewed anywhere. And now, understand, I'm not talking about one person. And then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit. Then
see,
you ask it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good. And look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none. And Hollywood has never heard this in 100 years. He was so egregious, I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Damn. Now, what was Ricky Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract. Can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi. Can I say that again for the audience? Can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did.
Damn. Damn. I know y'all Hollywood ass niggas hate the internet. I know y'all kids hate the internet. Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, all y'all niggas kids hate the internet. I love the internet. The young niggas love the internet. But that just goes to show you, man, like, the type of life that you do, man, that shit gonna reflect on your kids. Now your kids in school getting bullied on, which they should be. I believe in bullying. I was bullied when I was younger. That shit didn't make me nothing but have tougher skin and make me crack on a nigga back, made me want to beat a nigga ass. My dad taught me how to stand up to bullies. So yeah, I believe in getting bullied. I was bullied. But we didn't call it bullied back then. We called it getting roasted. Nigga, your ass just got fired up. We call it, your ass just got toasted. That's what we called it back in the day. Now y'all soft ass niggas want to call it getting bullied. Bullied? Nigga, you better punch that nigga in his mouth. or say something about his mama. Y'all niggas pussy, man. Kevin Hart, all y'all kids gonna get bullied. I'm gonna catch y'all for later, though. On to the next video. Peace.